Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Marash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity, another video through the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Alright, for this video, we're going to be dealing with, the scripture out of, both of them go together out of Joel and out of Revelation, with 200,000. And reading the scriptures, is there going to be this army that we've never seen before, flying through the air, made of 200,000, which is 200 million? Where is that? What's that breakdown? All right, and that's basically the point of this video. So first, let's go get this. Revelation 9. Let's start at verse 12. Revelation 9 and 12. It says, "One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter." Right now, at the beginning of Revelation, the 9th chapter, it's going into World War I. The events surrounding it, right? Some of the things that's going to be going on. And as we go further down, we get into this fact that there would be two woes hereafter. The second one, which has occurred, and the third one, which is about to occur. And one of the things, the event that's going to conclude this war is missiles raining down and destroying America, right? The whore that rides upon the beast, along with chariot fire. And it describes the army that's going to do so. All right, so we'll jump down to Revelation 9 and 15. It says, "And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men." This is the third part of men dealing with Esau, Edom. All right, we could go to, what is that? Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined and his months are with him. Let me just get that real quick, actually. That real quick. Salakia. I don't want to lose my placement. Yep. Job 14 and 5. "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Right. So there's a set time for Esau, Edom to fall, for his kingdom to be utterly wasted and destroyed, and for him to be knocked out of power. A time in which he will not exceed, right? That third part of men being Esau, Edom. You have the sons of God, which make up the Israelites, the sons of the wicked, which is Esau, and the sons of men, which is the other nations. Verse 16. "And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them." Right. So when you put that number together, you get 200 million. Is there going to be an army of 200 million people that spawn out of midair and come and destroy Babylon? No. What is that army? How is it describing the soldiers of the army? Verse 17. "And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone." John is seeing a prophetic vision. There is no army that exists nor has ever existed of men made out of metal on horses that shoot fire out of their mouths and smoke and brimstone, flaming rocks. That's never existed. So this is a parable. What is he seeing? I'll show you what he's seeing. What is that army? How can it equate to 200 million? Let's see.
Is the name of the Russian intercontinental ballistic missile. Satan is the name of the Russian intercontinental ballistic missile.
Satan means adversary.
It is in every respect the most powerful missile in the world, weighing more than 210 tons and over 34 meters long. The missile system with this ICBM is designed to hit all kinds of targets, including those protected by modern missile defenses. The flight speed of this missile reaches more than 5 miles per second, which provides it with the ability to fly from Moscow to New York in 18 minutes. An important advantage is the ability to use separable warheads and maneuverable monoblock warheads. On board, one missile can be 10 warheads with a power of 55 kilotons.
Right here, y'all. This is the answer. This is the army, right? The horsemen, breastplate of Jason, right? These missiles contain warheads, and each warhead has different power scales of damage that they can cause, that we, recorded as in kilotons, 55 kilotons, right? You have megatons. This is how we get to that number. All the missiles that will be shot over here will be planet-breaking power. All right, fire, smoke, and brimstone. This is the army. This is those.
Then the missile can fly 7,000 miles, which is almost equal to the diameter.
It keeps fucking doing that. This is the army that's on its way.
A target area. Monoblock warheads. On board, one missile can be 10 warheads with a power of 55 kilotons, and then the missile can fly 7,000 miles, which is almost equal to the diameter of the Earth. If 10 such warheads attack New York City, it would have a target area of more than 1,000 square miles and would kill about 5 million people. Or there could be one more powerful nuclear warhead on board, 20 megatons, in which case the missile could travel 10,000 miles, which exceeds the diameter of the Earth by...
See, that first one was kilotons. This one's megatons, which is even more.
...as much as a third. If a 20 megaton nuclear warhead attacks New York, it could look like this. A massive nuclear explosion would kill about 5 million people, and the fallout would travel up the entire coast and reach the Canadian border. The power of a salvo by a division of the Strategic Missile Forces armed with Satan is equal to the 13,000 bombs detonated at Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
So one of these Satan missiles has the power of 13,000 bombs that went off of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This is your answer. The power that these missiles have today quantified to higher amounts than what they were back then. We're going to go to Google too real quick. How many TNT tons is in 1 megaton?
Nagasaki. 15 missiles of the complex were guaranteed to destroy the entire industrial potential of the United States. Our Satan is the name of the Russian...
So they're saying 15 of them could just destroy the U.S. And Russia isn't going to be the only country sending their missiles. That's why when you read in scriptures... Hang on. Salakia. That's why when you read in scriptures, right, this planet is going to never be inhabited. It's going to be just nothing but dust and smell of smoke after the fire calms down. Everything is going to be absolutely leveled. Nothing will be left. No concrete, no buildings, no architecture, nothing. This place is going to be completely wiped off the map. So first, let's go to this. Okay, so right here, how many tons? Okay, right here, how much TNT is in a megaton? Similarly, a 1 megaton weapon would have the energy equivalent of 1 million tons of TNT. All right, so this is that army. The power in those missiles. All the complete amount of missiles that will be shot from all countries to burn the whore with fire. That's the army that's coming to Babylon. And that clip did a very beautiful job of, explaining it in a very simple, easy to understand manner. All right, I got 2 other clips because that's what's coming to this world. Things aren't going to get better. Prices aren't. We're never going to go back to 80 cents a gallon on gas. Milk isn't going to go back to $1. It's only going to get worse, and it's all culminating into this world's war, which obviously, all right, prophetically, it will not come until after the mark. We will not be in full-blown planet-cracking war until after the mark. All right. So don't jump the gun. Although, which I'm gonna get it. Although Putin's talking about, he said what he said, but we know the order of things. Revelation 17. I'm gonna start at 15. It says, "And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." So the nations that were once in league with America, or made deals, served under it so they could build their power, they're going to turn on this place completely. EU, NATO going to turn on this bitch. All the other nations. Everybody's going to turn and send fire to this place. And it links up with the scripture in Joel. We get it set, we'll come back. So let's go here. What's Putin talking about?
Today is September 25th, 2024, and there is a lot coming out across the headlines as we're hearing about nuclear war, World War III attack plans that are being drafted up right now as the United States and NATO are saying that they are preparing for nuclear strike attacks against them coming from Russia and China. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest headlines so that way you can see it for yourself, but take a look here. We're hearing today Russian President Vladimir Putin coming out and saying, "We reserve the right to use nuclear weapons in case of aggression against Russia." Here's another one coming out. You can see him actually speaking today. Putin threatens with a nuclear strike. Russia may consider using nuclear weapons once there is a reliable information about a massive launch of missiles and UAVs crossing the border, says Putin. Aggression against Russia by a non-nuclear state together with the nuclear state, he said, could also be attacked. Here's a headline coming out from CNN, and if I just backtrack a little bit here, you can see all the headlines that have been coming out on this. Putin proposes broader criteria for using nuclear arms. Putin lowers the threshold of nuclear response as he issues a new warning. Russia's nuclear doctrine to include attacks on non-nuclear states as well. And like I said, I'm going to get you caught up on this particular article giving us more detail coming out from CNN. Now, in addition to that, here it is, you guys. This is the World War III NATO plan, as they are saying that they...
All right, so this is what's coming. It's not going to stop. It's not going to go away. And now through scripture, we understand how it's all going to manifest in this world. We're not looking for an army of 200 million men. We're looking for the missiles, because the missiles contain warheads which hold varying amounts of power, all right, destructive capabilities. That's what's coming. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that knowledge went from our elders and apostles to us, all right? So anybody teaching otherwise is a damn fool. They don't got it. You Christians, you break that Rev 9 down. Break down this right here, Joel 2 and 3. It says a fire. Do I need to start off? No, this is good. I'm starting 3. It says a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Edom. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Right. Once again, y'all, you see this theme of horses, which represents power. We've never seen horses on fire come and destroy entire land masses, to where before they come it was perfect, and after it was completely scorched. What have we seen do this? Missiles. Horses, metaphorically, can be used in scripture to show power. Verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they heap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Right. The horses make a lot of noise when they come through. The missiles literally make noise as they're flying through the air. A horrible noise to let you know that the end is near. Before their face the people shall be much pained, and all faces shall gather blackness. Right. When people get the news that destruction is coming, they're going to be horribly afraid. And after all is said and done, really, they ain't going to have no faces no more. Everybody's going to be burned to complete nothing. All right. The bombs that they have now, they're so powerful. The two bombs, Little Man and Fat Boy, that went off there in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they left shadows behind of the people that it killed. It literally turned them to black shadows up against the walls and the ground. The shit that they have now, it's not even going to do that. You're going to be people are going to be completely annihilated, atomized, all right, destroyed on a molecular level. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Right? These missiles will all hit their targets. Nothing is going to stop them. They're going to fly and land at their designated locations. Whatever city, town, village, port, or any infrastructure they're coordinated to hit, they will hit. America's missile defense system will fail utterly through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It will fail. And these missiles, they're being described running in and invading the same way that ancient foreign invasion force would. Come up, climb over the gate, bust in, get through the windows, get through the house, come down and terrorize the people. Well, that's what the missiles are going to do in this place. And like it said in verse 3, nothing shall escape them. It's going to be nothing but the smell of fire and smell of smoke. That's all that's going to be left here. So real quick video, it caught my attention. That's a real simple, easy way to understand that Revelation 9 and 16. So you'd have to actually learn how missiles are constructed and how they, are destroyed. What's contained inside of them, all that stuff. Look at the metal on it. The metal around it is literally the breastplate, keeping it safe, flying through the air, impenetrable, indestructible, until it reaches its target, Babylon, coming soon to a fucking city near you. All right, so with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakurash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of their millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.